What's going on, guys? I'm going to talk to you now. It's a prediction, I suppose, for the fight between Wladamir Klitschko and Dereck Chisora. Now, the reason why I want to do this video was very simply because I've been reading a few websites and a lot of fighters going, who's Dereck Chisora? Why has he got this fight? Fair questions. But what I want to do, I just want to break down why I think this fight is actually happening. And what the greatest, why this is happening, and what I think. This is not going to be a proper prediction. It sounds like I'm stumbling over my words a bit. This isn't going to be a proper prediction, guys. All it's going to be is just to tell you a bit about Dereck Chisora and why this fight's happening. Dereck Chisora has fought 14 fights and unbeaten prospect. Probably his biggest victories have come from Danny Williams. I shot Danny Williams for the British heavyweight title at Upton Park, West Ham, home of football, and also then again on the Magnificent Seven bill against Sam Sexton for the Commonwealth heavyweight title. So, in 14 fights, being the British and Commonwealth heavyweight title is some feat for a start. So he is creating noise, maybe not in the States or anything like that, but he is creating noise. Now, what has happened is, you guys know from the two Klitschko videos I've done on this channel, you know that how I feel. I don't think anyone wants to fight them. The two people who may have a chance against the Klitschkos is Povetkin or David Haye. Now, David Haye is now fighting Audie Harrison, which perhaps next week I'll do a prediction on that one next week. I'll tell you how I think it will go. So, but Povetkin's trainer, I think it's Teddy Atlas, has, claimed that there's some uproar that Povetkin doesn't want to fight. Because Wladimir was meant to fight Povetkin in September, but then he pulled out, and that's when Samuel Peter came in. And look, we all know Samuel Peter, they got a bit of a battering. So, who are the Klitschko's going to fight? They don't know who else to fight. They might as well look for young prospects. Now, Dereck Chisora is a young prospect, but the good thing about Dereck Chisora with Wladimir Klitschko, is that he's still young. You think he's 26 years old, Dereck Chisora, only 14 fights. This won't be the end of him if he loses this, or at least it shouldn't be the end of him. Dereck Chisora, one thing I admire about Dereck Chisora is his will to win. It seems like he will do whatever he can to get the job done, which does give him a massive thing in this fight, because he is a speedier, he is a quicker heavyweight than a lot of the heavyweights out at the minute. Not as quick as David Haye or anyone like that, but I would like to see the Klitschkos get tested with a bit of speed. So I think that's why it makes this match intriguing, because you've got a bit of speed. Because if you look at the last few people the Klitschkos have fought, just at the top of my head, the great actor Chris Ariola, who should deserve an Oscar for his crying at the end of the fight. What do Steve Bunce call Eddie Chambers? Fast food Eddie Chambers. But I'm not going to shit on anyone on this channel. Fast Eddie Chambers. Who else? Johnson, Peters, Briggs recently. I hope Sharon Briggs is alright, by the way. They all are slow heavyweights that come forward and want the fight. They're not really testing Klitschko's, because all the Klitschko's would do is just jabbity jab, 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 and keep them at bay, and set them up with a jab, and then just hit them with a right. Because they're just a remarkable technicians as boxers, the Klitschko's. You can't take anything away from that. Dereck Chisora, on the other hand, he's smaller, he's a little bit quicker, full of energy, still young. He could perhaps get around inside, hit the body, things like that. I think it would make it a tougher task for Klitschko. Do I think Chisora will win? No, I think overall it is too soon, like everyone's saying. A lot of people haven't heard of him. But it's important to watch this fight because, I think you will see a completely different test in Klitschko for Klitschko this time. I will give you a proper prediction, but I just want to do this video to make people aware of who Dereck Chisora is. Look up Dereck Chisora, look at some of the antics that he's done. he is full of antics. I mean, one big thing at a press conference at a weigh-in when they squared off with each other, he landed a fat kiss on his opponent. Two very, very good wins over Sam Sexton. A very good win over Danny Williams. So check out those last two fights. Danny Williams against Sam Sexton 2 for the Commonwealth title, and check out I say Danny Williams. Dereck Chisora Sam Sexton 2 for the Commonwealth Championship, and Dereck Chisora Danny Williams for the British heavyweight title. Check out those fights and just have a look. You'll see what I mean. Perhaps not the flashiest, but you got to remember 14 fights. Still a long way to go. It'd be interesting. December the 11th. Obviously, everyone's still wanting the showdown with Hay and the Klitschko brothers. One day, hopefully next year, we'll get it. Who knows? But until then, in the heavyweight division, there's not really a lot of heavyweights, and I think Dereck Chisora, because he's still young, he could take this fight and then work on it a bit better, and perhaps maybe give him a bigger name as well around the world, that he could fight more competitive opponents, because I think he is probably the best heavyweight in Britain outside of David Hay. I know the Klitschkos have said that they reckon Chisora's the best heavyweight, but he's not, that's why Hay's got a world title around him, and Klitschko and Chisora hasn't. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I'll give you a proper prediction later on, but please just don't sleep on Dereck Chisora. I noticed a lot of these forums saying, who the fuck is Chisora? Things like that. His name is Dereck Delboy Chisora, and he will probably lose. I hope he doesn't. Obviously, I hope he wins, but I reckon he'll give Klitschko more of a run for his money than the last 6 people the Klitschkos have faced. Till next time, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to get more subscribers so I can get more news out to you all. So please subscribe for boxing previews, results, news, blah blah blah. Please comment on the video, let me know what you think. Until next time, peace. Boxing Clown 90 signing out.